The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Whether you're new to sales or a lifetime veteran, the Blackbelt Sales Podcast will sharpen your sword and guide you to master the art of sales. And now, here's your host, the ninja himself, Gene Slade.
We're here with the man and owner, founder, CEO of Halo Water, Glen Blavet. Glen, I used to call you Glen Blavet, and then somebody else said Glen Blavet, and I've been calling you Glen Blavet, but then I heard you call your wife Blavet, so it's actually Blavet.
No, it's actually Blavet. That's okay. You can call me what you
Blavet.
want. Right. Just make sure the check doesn't bounce. You know.
Yeah.
43 years of marriage, I tell you, I better get her name right.
You had better, man. So, y'all, thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate you hanging with us through some of the technical difficulties. We'll make sure to get it right when we rip this and edit it and put it up later. So thanks for showing up with us, Glen. Glen is one of the sponsors of our Black Belt sales training events that we hold, our matching events, and very special place in our heart. We are Halo users as well. And welcome to the show, Glen. Appreciate you being here.
Yo, Gene. Hello, ninjas. Hello, Halo Nation. So, you know, used to be the Halo heroes, and we've gotten so big and so strong across the United States with our programs. And our product's been, 2 decades in, solid, and delivering a solid product with a solid program. I can't tell you. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I'm excited to be here and trying to get pumped up. I'm in California. You're in Florida. I actually stole my wife's office because it's a little early for me. And I've been, the guys that follow me, I've been traveling. You guys saw me in Nashville. You saw me in Vegas. You saw me in.
You are everywhere.
Anchorage. I was just in Anchorage, Alaska. Beautiful. And it's just in Utah. I love you guys. So thank you, Halo Nation, and thank you, ninjas. And Gene,
it's our pleasure, man. We appreciate you. We always appreciate your support, and we appreciate the great products that you guys put out. So one of the things that I thought was cool about your journey is that you saw a hole in the market. There was plumbers, then there was water treatment companies, and you saw a hole in the market to really attack the contractors. What made you think that? Wow. What were you thinking around that time?
How about this? Buy a contractor for a contractor. So, contractors can be, a little ornery. So I'm from that generation. I'm a little, I'm 45 years, Gene, in the plumbing, heating, air conditioning business. And I was a contractor for over 26 years, plumbing, heating, and air. And I don't like suppliers and getting in our business or in our pockets. So, the group I hung around, I grew up with, were the old founders and the, mentors and the guys we should, give, appreciation to, the original, flat rate guys like George Brazil and Frank Blau. And I'm from that generation. Right. And we don't like competition. We don't like the Home Depots and the Lowe's selling products to end users. And in my day, you couldn't buy a Moen faucet or a Kohler toilet unless you went to a supply house, and it wasn't
right.
Ferguson, it was Familian, and it's, so a lot of history there. So I like to keep I want to make a special place for the contractors, and I couldn't do that unless I made my own product. And I got to tell you, hire people smarter than you. Anybody listening? Hire Gene, work with Halo on the water side, but I hired people smarter than me, and we came up with Halo 5, and we're 2 decades in, and it's a solid product, but it's the program we bring to the contractors that really drives my sales.
Guys, stick by us for that program. You're going to want to hang out here for 15 minutes or so to hear the program that he's talking about, because it's absolutely changing the game for plumbers everywhere, and even HVAC contractors who are putting this stuff in as well. So you might want to check your local municipality. Areas like mine here in Florida, an HVAC contractor can actually put in a water treatment system, and they don't have to have a license to do it. So you might want to check your area because this is a bolt-on product for your existing business that you probably didn't even know was available for you, and you probably didn't know you're able to give your customers. And for any of my IAQ guys, if you're already selling the air quality stuff, this is a simple transition. Why don't you have a water filtration system? Did you know that 99% of the supply side plumbing problems that we have are a result of the quality of the water, right? You open the conversation that way. So Glenn, you want to talk about what the difference is between Halo and, like why Halo?
Why Halo? Well, it's the people behind it. It's the you just saw the founder's video, how it started, by a contractor for a contractor. And our business model is contractors first. You are our clients, but the end user at the end of the day, when you're dealing with Halo and your guy installed it wrong, Gene, put it in backwards, you call up one of my competitors, hold on, click, hold on, click. Oh, I got a circuit board. You got to wait for weeks. Oh, can you send it back? Halo doesn't play that game. How do you think we went from zero to a national brand? It's taking care of our contractors and technicians, because they're there to make money. They want to go, but we got to deliver that premium service experience every day, every call. And we have, online real-time water expert certifications and some programs you're going to bring up. And I got to tell you, it's the people behind Halo that make the difference. The Halo team.
So question for the audience out there. Well, two things. Number one, if you're watching this live, will you please just type live down in the comments, and I'll personally respond back to you and thank you. If you're watching it on a replay, please just type replay in the comments. Help us to understand where most of this traffic is coming from. That's all we ask for delivering you the kind of nuggets that we're going to deliver you today. All right, so that's number one. And then number two was going to be something that I just completely forgot. Shoot, what was it? I don't even remember. But we've got a video for you here. Oh, I know. No, I don't know what it was. We've got a video for you here to explain a little bit of the difference between Halo and other, places. Is that what the video is that's coming up next for us?
It's why Halo. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. I wouldn't be on your show, Gene, if you didn't know, like, and trust me. And brand. People that stand behind the brand, your company, every one of you guys that are watching this, your ROI has just been made. Air scrubber, water scrubber. I got another line for you, Gene. It's tank, tankless, and Halo go together like peanut butter and jelly, man. We can make this happen across the United States. It's a no-brainer. It's one Halo a week is $300,000 in additional revenue. Come on.
I know what my question was. Before we roll this video, I'm going to give you guys a moment to answer this while the video is playing. What are the three things in the water that we want to try to take care of? Three things that we would really love to take out of the water to make it safe for us. And let's roll that beautiful bean footage, Brittany.
It's quality of life. It's convenience. People are concerned about what they're putting in their bodies, and they want to protect their family, and they can notice the taste right away. And whole house filtration and conditioner by Halo Water Products. It's life-changing.
You're doing something right, something special, when you get calls all over the country, every state that you can think of, and they're calling into our office saying, hey, I hear the buzz. I need to know how to become a part of this. I want to be a part of this.
It's the taste of the water. It's brushing your teeth, it's bathing, it's cooking in this water. And once you have this product, you notice the second that you don't have it.
It's like they have one and they move and they have to have another one. It's like they can't live without it.
We're protecting the home, the family, and the environment. People don't realize that an average family of 4 spends about $140 a month on bottled water. The EPA says that 20% of those bottles that are being used, single-use plastic bottles, are being recycled. Halo eliminates that. Halo whole house filtration and conditioning, it's gone.
You're not aware of what you're drinking every day. Not until you're exposed to it, which I was here. And then you start learning about it. What is a softener? What is a whole water filtration system? What is RO? What is alkaline?
We get calls from homeowners. We get calls from friends of homeowners. It's a great feeling to know that, what you're doing, people like it and appreciate the product.
part of the thing I love about, our company and our atmosphere is the fact that we go out of our way to help people. I've worked for companies before where it's like, well, that's a certain point, we're not going to help you out anymore. That is not our mentality over here at Halo.
Our product lasts years and years and years. And when I speak to homeowners, I say, the one thing that's special about us is the quality of our product and the quality of the people that stand behind it. We don't care about selling halos. We care about making sure that the water is safe.
My hope is that we can get them into more people's homes in America, chlorine-free, chemical-free. You will make it so that they are healthier. You can change the quality of somebody's water. You literally will change their life.
I'm praying you can hear me, brother.
I
You keep getting glitches. Did you see that glitch?
I didn't see it. No, I didn't.
I saw a glitch. I saw it for sure. Well, I'm glad it was just me and not everybody else is experiencing it. So did we get any answers to the question, Brittany? What are the 3 things that we need to be concerned about in the water? Did we get anybody that got it right? Let's find out. Glenn, what are the 3 things that we want to be looking at taking out of our water? Or what are we concerned about that we should be concerned about that's in the water?
Well, it's chlorine and ammonia. So there's chlorine in the water. So the municipalities are responsible for delivering bacteria-free water and their distribution. So they're pouring in this bleach, right? So bleach is a chlorine, and they deliver it to the homes. So you guys are bathing and drinking and washing your vegetables and more chlorine than recommended in that swimming pool in your backyard, Gene. It's, that's the main thing. And then over the years, chlorine byproducts, again, we don't want carcinogens. We don't want to scare people. They already know. When they go to their faucet, they get a drink of water, you smell that chemicals in the water, the chlorine, the ammonia. They go, whoa, that's why they're spending so much money on bottled water. I mean, end users are spending $140 a month. Average family of 4 are spending $140 a month on bottled water. Let's save money. Let's save the planet. Let's put in Halo whole house filtration and conditioning, which helps us with a scale inhibitor. It's a no-brainer. I got to tell you, I have a hard time keeping up, Gene. We get 5-10 calls a day from contractors. How do I sign up? How do I get training? And we obviously you're on our Facebook page, and they're calling you and they're calling us, and it's a phenomenon. We are changing the industry. We are industry leaders when it comes to go to market. How about that? We have a great product, but we have even a better go to market.
Give me a second, Glenn.
I got you, brother. I can hear you. Oh, you couldn't hear me? We might have
Can you see me though?
I can. No,
I can see me and I can see you, but shit just keeps cutting out, man. This is so important. Let's reschedule this, and then I want to say to the ninjas and the Halo Nation that can hear us, we're going to reboot this because there's just way too much nuggets. But ROI, one a week is 300, one a day is 1.5 million. Let's get some of this. Let's get on board here with the ninjas and the Halos and have some fun. You want to reschedule, Gene? Yeah, okay. We're out of here.
Hang on, Glenn. Hang on 1 minute.
Hang on. Okay. We can reschedule. We can do this again. I got to sit up straight. I got to get a better chair. I don't know what I need to do. Oh, I got it. Nope. Oh, there we go, baby. Okay. I got it. Okay. Oh, perfect. I'm still gonna. All right. He's about to blow up.
Like I'm just gonna stand right here by my fucking router. Like, I'm literally 20 feet away from this thing. I don't know what I can do to do any better than we're already doing. Do you have me? Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome.
I'm here.
So, look, let's just beat the crap out of chlorine for a second. Is that
Okay.
cool?
Let's do it.
So, guys, what is the number one cause of every single supply side plumbing problem? What's the cause of it typically? It's the quality of the water, number one, right? And now we're talking about chlorines and chloramines. When those little rubber flappers start to dissolve, why does that happen? Somebody put it down in the comments. Why does it happen? Glenn, tell us why it happens.
Because it's a bleach and it breaks things down. So, you know, and it's if anybody can chat and sign and send a message to Gene what the sticker in the toilet tank says, we'll send you $100. I'll send you $100 gift card. Huh? $100? What? Come on, just chat it out to Gene right now. What? Every toilet tank in America has a sticker in it, and it says if you add what, it voids the warranty. Send it to Gene. The first one that sends it gets $100. So there you go. So it's when you add bleach or cleaner to the toilet tank, Gene, it breaks down the rubber gaskets and the rubber seals and the flapper and the water, you know, the little rubber flapper. If you guys are plumbers, which I was, so buy a plumber for, you know, buy a contractor for a contractor. Your hands turn black when you work on the toilet tanks and you have the leaks and the floods. And, you know, you guys that are doing floods and you guys are doing pinhole leaks across America, the number one cause is chloramine, which is chlorine and ammonia mixed together. And what I was saying is chlorine byproducts cause cancer. But what they did is they lowered the amount of chlorine in the water. They had to do something. They added ammonia. So we got chloramine and pinhole leaks everywhere, guys. Yeah, sure, it's inferior pipe. It's the water quality that's breaking it down. It's breaking down everything. It's the water quality. Why not? And people want it. They just don't know you have it. Did you get that one, Gene? I love that one.
Yes,
People want
yes.
it. You just don't know you have it.
Well,
Don't kill anybody, Gene.
Here's a little bit more education too, guys. And I don't want to say that we're educating, but I prefer like we're giving a little bit of enlightenment here. If number one, did you know that anything that you put on your skin is in your bloodstream within 20 seconds? So if you are bathing in this chlorinated water, it is absorbing into your blood. Glenn says that it caused cancer, but do you know how it causes cancer? So guys, when you absorb this and it gets in your blood, chlorine has an affinity for oxygen. It loves it. And so it pulls the oxygen out of your blood, which creates oxidative stress. Think about the word oxygen, lack of oxygen, oxidative stress, and free radical formation, which is cancer. Okay. Did you know that people that drink chlorinated water are 90% more likely to get cancer than people that don't? And that taking a shower in chlorinated water for 15 minutes, a hot shower, is the equivalent of drinking 1 gallon of chlorinated water. Okay, so this is serious, guys. And on top of that, did you know that it's a cumulative toxin? Somebody tell me what a cumulative toxin is down in the comments, and we'll come back to that one. If it will break down those rubber flappers, what do you suppose it does to the soft tissues and organs in your body? I'm going to say that again. If it'll break down rubber, what do you suppose it does to the soft tissues and organs in your body? Do you know that it strips the collagen from your hair, that it causes rashes, that it causes dry skin? Like it's not good, guys. It causes eczema. Like we could go on and on and on. Don's on with us. He could probably list 20 negative side effects of having chlorine in the water that you're bathing and drinking. So at the end of the day, guys, it is not good for you. And if you can avoid it, you want to avoid it at all costs. And that's where Halo comes in, because they're going to strip all of those chlorine and chloramines out of the water.
Man, that is so strong. And I love it when you're in a house. Well, I drink bottled water. What do you bathe in? You know, you absorb contaminants by bathing and showering. Game over.
Well, and look, at the end of the day, those waters have been in those plastics for God knows how long. When you reverse osmosis water, it takes out all of the contaminants, makes the water a little bit more aggressive, right? So you could have some microplastics and some leaching of those bottles into that water. So you might think that you're safe drinking bottled water, but you really want to do a little bit more research. Tap it into the YouTube, watch yourself some videos and find out that it's not what you think it is. It's not what it's cracked up to be. And if you're drinking bottled water, you are ingesting plastics. Just that's all there is to it, period.
There you go. And then there's the chemicals, and when that plastic bottle gets over 70 degrees, it starts to leach PCBs. So, which is an estrogen. So, hey, you know what? Buy it. So, buy a Halo. How about that? Take care of your customers. Protect. I like this. I say it this way, James. Protect the health and safety of the homes and family homes, because we're fixing them, but it's homes and family we're serving today first and foremost, right?
Halo's reducing man boobs across the United States.
Oh, you had to go there. I was thinking. Hey, you
said estrogen.
It is a form of that. It is. Yeah, so I kind of walk around that one, Gene. I'm not as bold as you.
I'm very direct, man. So now there's something else, like when it comes to the water stuff that we want to be aware of, guys. And you guys have heard of softeners. Somebody tell me, what do softeners take out of the water? Somebody tell me what softeners take out of the water, because the Halo does not do what a softener does. And with the Halo system, you do not have to put salt in there. You don't have to have customers lugging bags back and forth, hurting their backs, tromping through the grass. Like, there is none of that. You're talking about maintenance free for 10 years, contractors. So, like, I don't know about you, but I don't really want to start a salt truck. I don't want that to be part of the continuing and ongoing expense. Heck, if you really look at it from this angle, like, just in not purchasing salt, the Halo dang near pays for itself over the life of the system.
Yeah, just that alone, and not the cost savings and protecting the health and safety of the homes and family. Water heaters last longer. Your piping, you last longer. I mean, it's just a win.
The dishwasher, the washing machine, the water heater, the ice maker, all of the appliances, everything that's connected to the plumbing system, guys. If you don't know this, the water, if it's not treated, is going to reduce the life of your plumbing system by about 100%. All right, the plumbing system will last twice as long. So, and if you replaced all the faucets and fixtures and angle stops and all the supply side plumbing stuff in a house, plumbers, tell me how much it would cost down in the comments. Tell me how much it would cost, because I get numbers all over the country. Tell me what yours is. I'm hearing $25,000 to $30,000 to replace all the supply side plumbing stuff and the appliances, and that's if they're cheap appliances. So half of that would be what, 12 to 15,000 bucks if rates didn't go up, if we didn't see any inflation. Can you guys see now why we say it's actually cheaper to have something like a Halo than to not have one? It's actually more expensive to not have it. Glenn, will you tell the contractors about that program? Tell these ninjas about the new program that you've got out now. It's nobody else is doing this, guys. And one other question. Did you guys know, when you're selling a tankless, did you know that you actually have to put a water treatment system on before it, or it is not covered under the warranty? The warranty's void, null and void.
Well, how about worry-free water, Gene? Industry leading. They can't keep up. There's nobody does. If you guys aren't on the Halo program, you need to reach out to us today and get on contact and obviously you go through Gene, you go through Glen, but Gene's that mansion that's coming up. I'm sure you're gonna talk about this. It's gonna be dynamite. So here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Worry-free water. So we're the only water company in America that offers a 10-year parts and labor program. So when your customers purchase the Halo, wow! Even if they purchase a Halo, you can add on the parts and labor for 10 years. So it's worry-free. They just make a payment. What happens if it breaks? You go out, you get paid. No more, because right now there's no water products out there that, a 10-year warranty right now. It's all parts. There's no labor. But when you purchase a Halo today, and you're on the program, on the worry-free program, and you're either leasing it or you're financing it, and you add on the labor portion of it we're the only water company in America that has access to parts and labor, Gene. We already give a 10-year warranty, but I got to tell you something is we have the solution for you, and it's called Online Real-Time Water Expert Certification. You guys, learn. I mean, we're talking about all the bullet points, but there's a little bit more to learn about it. But you know what? We got the secret. We got the keys, right, Gene? Keys to the kingdom.
Absolutely, baby. So, guys, I don't know did somebody put their answers to what a water softener takes out? The answer would be the calciums and the magnesiums. Now, why do we care? Glenn, why do we care about removing the calcium and magnesium from the water, or like the Halo does, encapsulating it with aragonite,
Well,
which is different, y'all.
Yo, it's not a softener. You can't call it a softener. It doesn't remove
Nope.
calcium, magnesium. We don't want it to. You know, and Gene, or excuse me, well, Gene touched on it earlier. Is you want to take out the bad and leave in the good. So we leave in the good calcium, magnesium. We put it in suspension, so it's a scale inhibitor. But we take out the chemicals. So now you're drinking highly filtered alkaline water. So what you're going to learn is, you know, Halo, we provide you with these really cool test kits. Are actually just swimming pool chlorine pH test kits. There's so much, you know, it's real simple stuff, and people relate to it. But when you take out too many minerals, like an RO, and it strips the water of all the good nutrients, it becomes acidic. So if you're using the Halo test kit and you're testing the water for chlorine, it better be gone. And if you're, and the pH level should be pink or slightly pink or dark pink. Anything pink is alkaline, which is $3 a liter, $12 a gallon at the grocery store. So when you got top shelf booze, right? And then you go to the water aisle, you got top shelf water, and if anything that says pH of 8 or 9, and they're charging you $12 a gallon, you can get it right out of your Halo from every tap. You want to take it to the next level? We have those options. We have an RO system, Gene, that delivers purified alkaline water. Just so just so you guys know, there's filtration, there's high filtration, there's purification, there's sterilization. Well, let's just keep it a 3,000 foot level and talk about the fun stuff, and then we'll get into the details another day.
No, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So guys, just as a point of clarification, if you're looking at the Halo system compared to something that you might be already using, or just the regular water softening system, the Halo is going to not take out the calcium and magnesium, but I want you to imagine that it almost like Rain-X. It puts a coating of Rain-X on the calcium and magnesium so that it can't stick to your faucets and fixtures and everything inside of the plumbing system and ruin your plumbing system. Does that make sense, y'all? Give me a 1 if that makes sense in the comments. Give me a 1. Also, if you're watching this live, will you please just type live in the comments? I'm sorry for my not being stationary. I got to keep moving around and keep catching a Wi-Fi signal. I don't want this thing to go out at us again. Glenn, I have got the strongest internet that man makes, and I just can't seem to get a podcast to go off without us losing connection at least once. Thanks for the lives. Thank you for the replays. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, y'all. Glenn, what else do you want to talk about to the people today?
So the worry-free program is worry-free water, but what I didn't touch on, if you guys are putting in remember tank and tankless peanut butter and jelly, I want that to stick in your brains. And it's air. What I really want to stick is Gene is a genius at adding on air quality, right? That's his claim to, well, you're really, you started with that, you just crushed it. And you're still crushing it today. And you've even, you've taken it to the next level 10 times. But it's air scrubber, water scrubber. So when you're in the home, people want it. They just don't know you have it. What if you're changing a tank or tankless? And I tell you, they're interested. You got all that. You emptied the water heater. You got all that. Oh, look what you've been boiling in your water. And you show them all the crud and crap coming out of the water heater, and you're upgrading them to a tank or tankless. Well, your tank water heater comes 1 year parts, 1 year parts, 6 years tank. There's no labor. And then you're going to go, your tankless is going to have 1 year labor, 15 years on the heat exchanger. Well, if you put it in the Halo worry-free program, and you install a Halo at the same time, they're both going to have 10-year parts and labor. What? Did you hear that? You can put in a tankless water heater, and it can have 10-year parts and labor. Unheard of. Water products with 10-year parts and labor, unheard of. 10-year parts is unheard of. So, Gene, we got the product, we got the program. You guys can go out there and separate yourself from the pack. That's what we strive for at Halo, is giving you the tools to put in your toolbox, that you have something that nobody else has. Why go with your company? Why go with Halo? Because they got 10-year parts and labor. What? Oh, and the tankless now? So let's say the tankless is in there for 9 years and the heat exchanger goes bad. You get paid to go out there and replace that heat exchanger at a 15-year warranty. That's got no labor. Wow.
And the customer is happy.
Happy.
Right? Guys, I don't know if you caught that, but whenever you buy a Halo on the worry-free program with finance or lease, and you sell a water heater, they'll take the warranty on the water heater and increase it to 10 years parts and labor. You cannot get this anywhere else. Only right here. Only right here. Only with Halo. So my ninjas, if you want more information about that program, will you please type worry-free down in the comments so that my team knows to connect you to Glenn to get you more information. Just type worry-free so that you can get more information on how to separate yourself from the competition with your warranties and get more business than the competition. Guys, if I was out in the field today selling these and I was running 3 calls a day, there's no question in my mind that I would sell at least 2 out of 3 of these. And you're talking about a product now that's somewhere between $6,000 to $8,000 retail for most contractors at a 60-65% gross margin. That takes about 4 hours to put in. So you're looking at somewhere between $5,000 to $6,000, probably $5,000 in instant GP, like money that you would not have otherwise gotten on a call that you didn't have to pay any more for. Like all you got to do is open up your mouth and start asking questions. And listen, if you don't know the right questions to ask, that's where we come in at Lead Ninja. And this will date this show just a little bit, but this coming March 31st, the end of this month, through June 3rd, we've actually got a 16,000 square foot mansion with a big theater in it. And Brittany and I are going to be living there with the participants of the program. So here's the mansion that we're going to be staying in. It's called Grand Hala. It's up in the Orlando area. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful, just about brand new. And we are going to have an absolutely amazing time. We'll be spending 2 full days there in the theater. I don't think we've even got a picture of that right now, but it is first class, y'all. I'm having a chef come in the mornings, and he's going to make you bacon and eggs and sausage. We're going to have a nice buffet style breakfast for 20 people. It's limited to 20 people. So if you want more information on the mansion, put mansion down in the comments. And here's my promise to you. Plumbers, HVAC guys, electricians. If by the end of the first day, you don't feel like you're going to be able to get 10 times your money back, all you have to do is come to me and I'll give you all your money back. Every last penny. We're the only people that put our money where our mouth is like that. So come out and see us at Grand Hala at the end of the month. We're going to be talking about Halo. Halo's our official sponsor for the event. Thank you, Glenn. Super appreciate you continuing to support the work that we're doing over here. So just put mansion in the comments and one of my team members will get with you. Last thing from me, if you would like a Halo test kit, just put test kit down in the comments and I'll hook you up with Glenn and he'll send you out a couple of kits so you can start testing the water at your own home and at your customers' houses, and you don't have to go and search for the stuff that we would give you. Sound good?
Wow.
Cool.
You know what, Gene, if you were just selling water and running 3 calls a day, you'd be a $2 million technician.
I know, at least. But I'd be selling them for $7,000 to $8,000 a piece. So that would be somewhere in the neighborhood of $15,000 a day. That's $75,000 a week. That's $3+ million. Just, I guarantee you, no questions asked.
I like
questions asked. Yeah,
it's
100%. Guys, you can do it. I've got people around the country that are selling $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 million, guys. So if you need help in the communication side, I will tell you exactly what to say. I will walk you hand in hand right down the path of becoming an excellent communicator. But you got to put in the work. I can show you the path. I can give you the water, but I can't pry your mouth open and make you drink it. You got to do the work.
There you go. There you go, Gene.
Glenn, anything you want to leave the people with? Anything else?
I want to close with, you can be a filtration system or you can buy a filtration system. What should we do?
I think own. I'd rather own something than buy it. Thank you so much, Glenn, for jumping on with us today. Guys, if you need anything from us, just reach out to us, leave a comment, and appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Have a great weekend, team.
You too, Glenn.